incidents. So I don't necessarily have a one overall question for you, Marcus, but I'd just like to get your take on police brutality and the murders that you see, like they've been going on across the country. And of course, we can start delving into the overt racial profiling that's going on across the country and mass incarceration and the war on drugs. We can kind of slip into that a little bit. And the intracommunal violence that goes in our neighborhoods because of no jobs, poverty. And but I'd just like to get your take, Marcus, after viewing the film and after hearing Zora's response. What do you think the best approach is for us in moving forward in the future as a community, all our different organizations, staying proactive so that we don't become just reactive when these incidents happen? What do you think would be the best approach for us as a community moving forward so we stay on top of this?
Well, first and foremost, I think y'all should give this mother another round of applause. I know she doesn't need it. When you visit with these families, and I don't know her personally, I met her a couple of months ago, you really got to tip your hat because either you can sit and mourn, which you're going to do anyway, or you can add an addition to that, which is fighting for justice. And that's pretty courageous to fight on other families' behalf. Look, hey man, it's no easy fix. I think the sister, hit it on the head when she said teach the young children. Listen, unfortunately, we live in a society where I don't care how much fighting you do, I don't care how much mobilizing you do, I don't care how blatant the injustice appears. You spoke about Ms. Waiters. I mean, being Attorney Davis said in front of District Attorney Paul Howard, he verbatim said your son did nothing wrong. But the bureaucracy and just the foolishness that exists within the system, when it came time for the charges to stick, we were sitting there with blank faces all day long, me and his brother. And I'll let him speak more if he chooses to on that. Listen, the older I get, the more I connect with the sister for the Black Panther Party. I'm not trying to lead people to slaughter, but I damn sure understand do for self, organize for self, communities surrounding each other. One thing that I always love about the Black Panther Party was their slogan of policing the police. We got too many cowards out here right now. We got all kind of technology, cell phones, iPads, everything is caught on video. But not to be long-winded, but on one point I understand, we don't have the guns. No one's saying militarize the community. But damn, on the other hand, how many times are you going to let the community be militarized? I mean, so, hey, for those, to each its own. For those that understand training, for those that would like to strengthen their community, forget it, fight against the police. Start with what the crime is going on within your community. I think we need to be strong on that. But then on the other front, and this brother's got something I know he's going to speak about because he's been going around doing it for a while now. Education of how you deal, with the police. Mostly all of these brothers that were murdered were running from the police. Now, I'm not trying to say that gives them the license to kill, but there is a method on how you should deal with the police. So, you put a lot of stuff out there. It takes activists, true activists, from all sectors, whether we disagree on 2 or 3 fronts. If we agree on 5 others, then come to the round table and let's discuss, how we move forward. Put the egos down, put the titles down, and then just to be real, I'll close with this. We're going to speak on police brutality and crimes of the cops. That's what this is about. But man, if we keep dwindling the numbers amongst each other, we ain't got no chance to fight, period. I mean, period. You know, you can't get more soldiers in this fight without more souls. And I keep looking over my right shoulder and left shoulder, and we dwindling each other off by the numbers. And when we dwindling each other off, you know, on top of the fact that we're not even willing to intelligently engage law enforcement, some of us turning some of the biggest gangsters, if you ever saw them inside of those rooms when the police have them, boy, they turn into a whole nother topic. But again, those of us that really care, teach the youth, you know, as we teaching the youth, try to strengthen the communities, and hopefully we can create a whole nother generation. Last point. I can be caught, I can be quoted looking for assistance from the federal government. I have since then checked my position on that. We have people from the president on down to the attorney general, on down to locally the mayor, on down to locally the district attorney that looks like us. And everybody that looks like us ain't for us. So once we realize that and do more for self, I think we can start to turn this thing.